everybody, this is Chad with round 2. We're back with our July 2022 product spotlight. And for those of you guys just tuning in who haven't watched a lot of these product spotlight videos, just a reminder as to how these work. All this stuff that we show in the videos are production samples of items that are being produced currently. So we get production samples all throughout June. We get them all together. We show you guys what's coming out. So expect all of this to be coming out shortly. It's all on the way. Big month for July. We've got a lot of stuff to show you guys in 1/64 scale. There's 4 releases, some stuff for Auto World and Johnny Lightning as well. We've got 3 1/18 scale cars for Auto World. Also for Auto World slot cars, there's 3 race sets to show you guys, and a new release for slot car release, rally release with new tooling in it, which is super cool. And then we'll go in and show you guys the model kits as well. We've got 6 new model kits with a lot of really cool stuff to show for that. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to start with the 1/64th. So jumping into 1/64th, we're going to show you guys the Auto World release and then 3 releases for Johnny Lightning. Starting with the Auto World True 1/64th Premium release. We've got, first car here is a brand new casting. This is the first time it's been put out, the 2020 Shelby GT500. And this one is in the carbon fiber track pack. First version is in this super bright green color. Has the carbon fiber detailing on the wing, all the stripes along the side of it, and this is such a cool new casting. See all the vents on the hood. And then the second version is in rapid red here with white stripes along it. Great looking color on that. Almost looks like the ultra red color. So it'll be a fun one to find the ultra reds for on the pegs there. Next in the release for True 1/64th, we've got the next color variations for our Toyota Supra. This is the 1996. Version A is in blue here. This is the Royal Sapphire Pearl Blue. And version B is in this deep jewel green color. I love that green color. That's my favorite color so far that the Supra has been put out in. Third, we've got our square body for the release. This is the 1987 Chevy Silverado R10 Fleet Side. First version is in beige with red two-tone along the side of it. And the second is in gray poly with black. And there's even a little red pinstriping going along the side too, if you guys can see the detail on that. Fourth in the release, the next color variation for our 2020 Chevy Corvette, and these look awesome. First one here is in this dune beige. Has gold wheels on it, tan interior, super unique color scheme. And second in that bright blue. Great looking Corvette color, black striping along that, black wheels. There's even the red details for the engine in there, which look really great against that blue. Next up, in the release, fifth in the release, the 1976 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. The first version is the 50th anniversary edition here. Got the gold bird on the hood of it, the gold snowflake wheels, black body, and awesome detailing on that. Second variation is in white with the blue bird on the top for that 76 Trans Am. Next up in the release, lastly in this release, the 1971 Dodge Dart Swinger 340 Special. This is a great casting for the Swinger. First one is in light blue. Has the black striping along the back of it there. White interior, which looks great. And those color matched wheels with the chrome dishes. And the second, plum crazy purple. White interior on that, white striping, such an awesome color for that Mopar. That's everything for the Auto World release. Next we've got Johnny Lightning, our collector tin releases. So with our collector tins, it's 3 cars, 2 colors of each. Always coming with the metal tins, the metal storage tins. First one being the 2012 Chevy Corvette Z06. This is the Centennial Edition in black. Black wheels, got a red lip around them. Makes it look extra cool, really mean. Second one is in orange. Chrome wheels on that one. Black interior. Next up for the collector tins, we've got the 1994 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am for you guys. First one here is the 25th anniversary edition in white. Has white wheels on it, blue stripe along the middle. Great 90s looking color setup for that one. The white on white looks so cool. And the next one here is in teal. And I love the wheel choice on this one. It's got these 3-spoke directional style wheels. They just look so cool, super 90s, and of course has that GM gray interior in that one. And lastly for the collector tins, the 1967 Chevy El Camino, first one in blue here. Black top. Blue wheels with the dish in the center. And white letter tires on it. Great detailing on this one, and of course the matching collector tin with that flat art on it. And the second variation in gold with red line tires on this one. Again, that black top. That's everything for collector tins. Also for Johnny Lightning, our pop culture program has been super popular. So we have a release for pop culture. Now pop culture is a little different. We only do one color variation for pop culture. And this is where we do all of our licensed stuff. So starting off with Monopoly, the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. This has the chance cards on the top of it, and with all of our Monopoly releases, there's an exclusive game token, which is super cool. Next time you play Monopoly, you pick this up, you can have your own Charger Daytona to rip around the board with. Super fun series to do. Second in the release for pop culture, bringing more of our 007 vehicles. This is the For Your Eyes Only 1980 Lotus Esprit S3. If you remember this one from the movie, it was had skis on the top of it and a lot of really cool accessories. This is one of my favorite Bond cars. I love the orange Lotus with those gold wheels on it. It's got the Goodyear white letter tires matching the movie car and tan interior. Next up, in our Clue series, the 2000 Ford Mustang. This is Miss Scarlett's Mustang, so of course it's in a bright red color here. All the Clue detailing along the side. Got Miss Scarlett on the roof. And they come with the little token here. Next up, we have our Green Hornet licensing we've been talking about. We're doing model kit of the Green Hornet, doing these 1/64 scale. We're working on new tooling for a Black Beauty in model kits that we showed at Wonderfest this year. So this is the 1966 Imperial Crown Custom Green Hornet Black Beauty. Of course, all the black detailing on it. Really cool thing is it's got a green base on the bottom and those green headlights. Just a really fun car to do. Glad we were able to bring that one back out. Next up, Ratfink. Using our Ratfink licensing here, we've got a 1949 Mercury Coupe. Of course, super custom looking. Ratfink on the top of it. Got the great purple color. Ed Roth on the side. Blue flames, chrome wheels, and that Ratfink packaging. This one should be really popular. I don't think that one's going to hang on the pegs for very long. And then next in our Trivial Pursuit series, the 1972 Gran Torino Sport right here. Great looking car. Green with the laser striping, chrome wheels. It's got the white letter tires on it. Green interior. Just a beautiful car for that Gran Torino. Probably one of my favorite releases of this casting so far. That's everything for pop culture. Lastly, for Johnny Lightning, we do have a Street Freaks release coming out for you guys. We've got the version A to show now. Version B will come a little bit later. But we wanted to jump in and show you guys what we've been working on for this. First off, the Zinger cars. This is the 1962 Chevy Impala Coupe Zinger. Now this is a new casting for us, or a new tool for us, where we took the 62 from Auto World, did a Zinger chassis for it, put that engine on there, and did it Zinger style to bring it into our Street Freaks release. So first one here is in this awesome green color, has the white top, matching green interior, white wheels, red line tires, and that stance just looks awesome. Of course, comes with the Hoofin' It card. All the Street Freaks always come with the little collector card and the illustration with it. Secondly, we have another zinger for you guys. This is also a new zinger that hasn't been done before, the 1966 Chevy Chevelle. Here it is in black. It's got yellow and orange graphics along the side of it. Again, red line tires on this one, that big blown engine. And the Chevrevolution collector card with it. Also in Street Freaks, really popular series has been our Demolition Derby series. This one we did a little different. We did a demo tow truck, the 1965 Chevy tow truck. And there's a lot of really cool things on the side of it. Wrecker breaker. It's got pretty cool detailing here about breaking necks and wrecking brakes, and and even on the back, it's got Chevrolet. There's just always a lot of really cool details and fun things that we do with the Street Freaks series here. Next up, fourth in the release, Black with Flames, the 1983, or 1993 rather, Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. This one we took the Firebird, called it Hot Wings, and we've got the Firebird wings going down the side of it as a graphic there for Black with Flames. Looks super cool, and the matching bird on the hood. And fifth in the release, our Johnny Lightning version of the 1970 Dodge Dart Swinger in the Spoilers series. So it's got the Spoilers numbers on the side of it. Got the engine sticking out of the top. White with the red striping along the side. White letter tires. Really great detailing on that one. And lastly, sixth in the release, the 1966 Chevy El Camino Projects in Progress. This is a super fun one. It's all primered, orange primer color. It's got a gray primered door, black primered fender on it, steely wheels. It just looks like an El Camino that you've seen sitting around in a field or sitting around in somebody's house that they're going to get around to painting it someday. Super cool looking car for that. So that's everything we got for Street Freaks, Collector Tins, Pop Culture, and Auto World 164th. Next we're going to jump in and show you guys the slot cars. Slot cars. You slot car guys are going to be really happy this month because we have 3 sets to show you, 3 race sets to show you, and this new release. So starting with the new release of slot cars, these are extractions. This is our Rally World Stage, which is an all-new series we're doing of all rally-style cars. Starting with our brand new tooling, the 1975 Ford Escort Mark I. First variation here is in white, has blue, yellow, and red striping down the side of it, and is kind of a callback to the old school slot cars and the look of those old school slot cars with that Castrol on it. Second variation, I love this one, the white with the red and green striping down the side of it. Again, this casting is super cool, has the extra tires on the top. All of it brand new, newly tooled and redone, and the first release for it. So keep looking for more releases of this Escort Mark I that we will be putting out. Next up in the Rally series, the 2005 Hummer H.O. First version here is in red and black. White letter off-road tires on that. Great looking race livery down the side. With all the sponsors and a super cool way to treat this Hummer H.O. and give it a new look. Second version is the patriotic version. Of course, the stars and stripes, got all the stars on the top, the stripes ripping down the side of it. It looks super fun, super fast. White letter tires on that one as well with all the racing sponsors. Next up for the release, the 1979 Jeep CJ7. I love this first color variation, this yellow with those blue seats, blue and gray two-tone seats. It's super late 70s, early 80s styling. Of course, the all the racing logos down the side of it, and also white letter tires on this one. Version B, another great looking version with the blue and yellow graphics on the body and gray interior for that one. And then lastly, in this rally series, the next release for our 1965 Volkswagen Baja Bug, and 2 more really cool liveries for this one. First one being red and white on the sides there. Of course, got the gas tank, and then you have the red and yellow striping. A super cool vintage rally or vintage Baja style look for that. And the next one is this crazy yellow. It's got these 70s style flames down the side, back when they would just kind of hand paint all this cool stuff on the side of these Baja cars. You've got the checkered flag along it. Great looking livery and style for that Baja Bug. And that's everything for that Extraction Rally release. We got a lot of cool sets for you guys. We're going to start with another one that's one of our new tools for our sets. This is a 16-foot set. Extraction Cars, Tokyo Midnight Underground Racing. So what's really awesome about this set, we took 2 of our cars, the new tooling, the 1971 Nissan Fairlady Z in blue, and the 1995 Toyota Supra. And this set is based on the real-life street racers who would race down the Wangan Highway in Japan all throughout the 90s. It's a really cool piece of car culture. And so in the set, we created the highway barriers, Mount Fuji in the background, Tokyo backdrop, and you've got these awesome Japanese Legends style cars to race with. And then on the back here, you can see some more information about it and some of the alternate layouts that come with this set. Really cool set, something different that we're trying, and a great set to go with all of our import heat cars that we've been doing. So we're really excited to bring that one out. Jumping into a totally different set. This is the 88 Racing Layout Thunderjet set. This is a 14.5-foot set, and this is a callback set to old slot car sets from the 60s and 70s. So that classic style 88 layout. Got that 1965 Ford Mustang Fastback in red there. The 1967 Chevy Corvette in yellow with the striping on it. We did upgrade this with our new adjustable power pack. So it's really great with this set. You can turn the voltage down or turn it up. So if you have kids that are starting out, you want it to go a little slower. You don't want them flying off the track, especially with these Thunderjet cars, which are old school, have less magnets in them. This is a great way to make it so you can learn and then turn it up as you get better. There's a look at the different layouts that you can do with this 88 racing set. So a really fun one that calls back, like I said, to those old school sets. And lastly, we got a great one for fans of Scooby-Doo, Batman, kids' first sets. This is 18 foot, so a decent sized set for this one. This is Scooby-Doo meets Batman. Really, really cool set, really fun. It's got the loop, the track that runs through it. We got stand-up backgrounds with the haunted houses, squeeze track, great glow-in-the-dark graphics, and then the cars, of course, the classic style Mystery Machine, and the cartoon series Batmobile, which actually is blue and yellow. It's based on the cartoon Batmobile that was used in the Scooby-Doo meets Batman movie. So just a really fun set. Should be a great one for kids. And to look at the back here as well, you can see all the different alternate track layouts you can do with this 18 feet of track here. And like anything else, you can always extend your track set with all the different accessories that you have. We have pit kits. Once you pick up your cars and you want to tune them up, make them faster, keep them running great. So that is everything we got for slot cars. A lot of cool stuff for any kind of slot car fan. Next, we're going to jump in and show you guys model kits. So jumping into model kits, we've got 6 kits to show you guys. The first one being a small accessory kit here, the AMT Mini Garage. This is a 1/64 scale garage kit. It's great build up. It just snaps together. You can paint it if you'd like to or leave it. It comes with stickers for these windows. But for the guys who want to do a diorama setup for their 1/64th, Auto World, Johnny Lightning, whatever brand you've got, this is awesome. It fits 2 cars in it. Has really cool detailing. The door opens up and it goes together super well. We snapped one together in just a couple minutes. So just a fun accessory piece for you guys who are into dioramas or 1/64 scale, even if you do 1/64 train stuff. This is a fun one. So next up for the car kits, we've got a really cool one for you guys, the AMT Dan Gurney Lotus Racer. So for those who don't know the history of this car ran in the 1963 Indy 500. This was back when Indy cars were running front engine. This was the first rear engine Indy car, and it didn't win the race, but it pretty much changed the way that Indy cars were built from there on out. So this was kind of the originator of that rear engine Indy car. It was a Lotus body with a Ford V8 mounted in the back there, which was crazy at the time. People thought it was insane. There's a lot of cool information about the Lotus Racer here and Dan Gurney on the side of the box. And this is a super fun kit to build. Pretty easy, pretty low parts count on it. It does come with prototype overhead cam engine parts, so you can build the engine with that on it as well. And you can get a look here at that parts tree for the back. So again, should be a fun build, a lot of cool history with that one, and a little different from some of the stuff that we normally offer. So super excited to bring that one out. Another fun AMT kit, the 63 Shelby Cobra 289. Now this kit is super cool. It's a 3-in-1 customizing kit, so you can build it as a street car, you can build it road racing style, you can build it drag racing style. It does come with real metal injector stacks for it, and metal axles as well in this kit. Some of the really neat options that come on it, you can see here. You can do a fastback top, GT steering wheel. There's 3 different types of wheel styles for it. There's a look at those injector stacks, 4-barrel carb, and then we did an all-new decal sheet, which is a big 6x8-inch decal sheet with all those options on there. So there's a lot of cool ways that you can build this up and decorate it. And there's a look kind of at the back of an illustration with that fastback top, and some cool information about the Cobra here. So it should be a popular kit, and also a look there at the parts tree on the back. Next up, we do have our Ford Bronco 4x4 Wild Hoss kit coming back out. This is another really fun one. You can build this in 2 different ways. It comes with 2 different wheel options for it. We've expanded the decal sheet on it. Got that vintage packaging look still on there, but some of the neat stuff that comes with this kit, you can see here, the top is optional, so you can do it with the top or without the top. There's GT bar, it's got an opening tailgate, or you can do covered spare tire on it. There's optional brush guards with winch and road lights. The couple different wheels that I had talked about. It's got detailed interior with the console sport steering wheel. And there's a look here at another illustration build up, and some paint guides or paint suggestions there on the side as well. And a look at that parts tree. You can see those options along there, and then some cool striping packages and stuff that are included in the decal sheet with this one. Jumping into show rods, those are the AMT kits. We have an MPC kit. We've been doing a lot of George Barris stuff lately. This is the George Barris Rickshaw. This is a 1/20th scale, so pretty wild custom show rod that George Barris built back in the day. It's got a Chevy engine on it. There's a lot of neat features like a dragon on the top of the engine, Buddha statue in the back, and we kept the vintage style packaging, expanded the decal sheet on this kit, and it has a ton of chrome parts that come with it as well. You can get a look at the radiator and that 327 V8 engine that comes with the kit. And these show rods have always proved to be fun and popular for you guys, so another fun Barris show rod to build up. And then lastly, we've got a show rod from Polar Lights, the 1/25th scale Undertaker Dragster. So this is molded in 2 colors on for this one. The Carl Casper Undertaker kit. It's got a lot of neat things with it. Comes with a backdrop with a headstone and some ghoulish figures with the kit as well. Just a wild looking dragster, long front end, this little tiny body on it, that coffin style cab, and then there's a look at that parts tree on the back and that decal sheet. You can see there were some of the Undertaker decals. So another one that should be a pretty fun build and wild show rod. So that's everything we've got for the model kits. Lastly, we're going to jump in and show you guys 1/18 diecast. All right, so jumping into Auto World 1/18 scale, we got 3 cars to show you guys, starting with the Chevy, the 1966 Chevy Chevelle SS 396. This is in mist blue poly for this one. Has a black vinyl top, black interior, which is really well detailed. Opening doors on this, opening engine with that fully detailed 396, and an opening trunk on this model as well. Another thing that we're always sure to detail on these 1/18 scales is the chassis. So you can get a look at the chassis detailing there. The Chevy orange underneath that engine. The detailed exhaust, and a look at the back of that box. You can see that information, those cool illustrations that we always put on the back of our Auto World boxes here. Next up, the 1931 Peerless Master 8 sedan. This one is in maroon with tan two-tone on it. Great looking details on this one with a ton of chrome. A lot of really cool details on the interior. The interior is a saddle color. Has that black kind of rollaway look style vinyl top that you can see here. And again, opening engine on this one as well. our opening hood so you can see the detailed engine on it, opening doors, and that detailed chassis underneath. And a look at on the back there, the little cool information about the Peerless Master 8 sedan. And then lastly in 118, we have our Monopoly car, 1947 Cadillac Series 62 convertible. This is the Boardwalk car. These Monopoly cars have been doing really well. They've been really fun to create. So for Boardwalk, we made, you know, the craziest Cadillac. We made a Cadillac that was super over the top for one of the most expensive properties. It's got Monopoly money thrown all over the seats of it. It comes with a figure of Mr. Monopoly sitting on a stack of Monopoly cash. And there's some pretty cool features with, there's actually some ghost images in the hood. You can see different bits from, different icons from Monopoly in there. And a lot of cool detailing along the side with Mr. Monopoly in it as well. This also has opening doors and hood with a detailed engine, steerable front wheels as all of these have, and that detailed chassis on the bottom. Again, some information on the back, but this whole series have been really fun to do with all these Monopoly cars here in this 118 scale. So we got some more pretty cool ones coming out that we'll show you guys. That is everything we have got for the month of July. A lot of cool stuff for slot cars, 118 scale, 164 scale, model kits. There's a ton more stuff coming, so guys, stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Go to our Instagram pages. I'll post those below. Go to our Facebook pages. We'll see you guys next month.